guys, it's Dana here. I've been getting a lot of questions about some of the things that I've been doing to lose the weight. As you guys know, I've been trying to lose weight since March. It's been about 7 months and a week and a half that I've been on this weight loss journey, and so far I've lost 37 pounds, which I'm really excited about. I'm aiming for 54 pounds, losing 54 pounds by the end of the year, by December. And some of the things that have been helping me out, I made two videos actually, things that have been helping me out to eat. Things that I learned that you definitely need to do are getting rid of all the junk in your house. Those are the things that are going to help you. Like, you need to understand that there's a lot of things that are not healthy for you. There's things with MSG in them. There's things with soy in them. There's a lot of different preservatives and chemicals that are put into these man-made foods. A lot of the cookies, a lot of the crackers, a lot of the chips, all those kinds of things have a lot of stuff in them that you don't need to be eating. Are they, do you have to completely get rid of them? I mean, no, if you can have self-control, but most of the time we don't have self-control when we see those kind of foods. So I try to limit those things in my house. I do buy them here and there for the kids, whenever I think that, I want to give them like a little treat or something. Yeah, I go ahead and give that to them, but I don't buy them like I used to buy them. I don't buy them all the time. The things that I do keep now, because I was going crazy buying a bunch of stuff because I was into couponing and stuff. So I had tons of like Hamburger Helper, macaroni and cheese. I had a lot of spaghetti. I've had a lot of chips and cookies and crackers and Ritz and salad dressings. Just a bunch of, a lot of junk, I hate to say it like that, but that's basically what it is. Right now, the diet that I have for myself, and I've been trying different things. That's why I struggled losing a lot of weight in the beginning. I mean, I did lose a lot of weight in the beginning. The first month I lost 10 pounds. That's not bad. I'm struggling a little bit more now, but at least I'm losing weight consistently. Anyway, so back to what I'm doing right now. I'm not eating a lot of bread. I love bread. I mean, I used to love bread like no other person. I mean, I would eat it like, the French breads that they sell at HEB. I would eat all the inside of the bread, and I would leave the outside to my husband, and my husband would get real upset. He's like, what the heck happened in the middle? And I'm like, I'm sorry, but that's how much I love bread. I mean, I loved it. I mean, if there was nothing else to eat, I'd be happy if I just had bread and butter, bread with some butter on it. I'd be happy because I love bread, but that's something that I had to take out of my diet because I knew it was harming me and I was gaining weight with it. So I don't eat bread. Do I eat rice? I do eat rice, but not a lot of it. If I want to eat rice, I'll eat some brown rice, which is harder to cook than white rice. White rice is a lot easier to cook. And so I don't cook a lot of brown rice because it's harder to make and it doesn't always come out the way I want it to. But when I want to have it, I make a big batch of it and I use it throughout the rest of the week. Brown rice is good for you because it doesn't spike up your blood sugar. So brown rice is good for you. Let's see what else. I just try to stay away from like a lot of like carbs and things like pastas and rice and breads and crackers and like things like that. I try not to eat too much. Now I have been going crazy a little bit with some croutons because I do want to have a little bit of that bread. So I do have croutons, but I make sure they don't have like all these crazy things in them. Make sure that I don't have soy in it or that MSG stuff. I get the cleaner one. I have one that I use. It's called Texas Toast, and they sell it at HEB. It's like for $1.36 or something. And I usually keep that around, but I don't go crazy with it. I can go crazy with it because I love it, but I try not to. Let's see what else. I drink lots of water. Water is the only thing I drink besides my fruit smoothies. I make a lot of smoothies, and sometimes I incorporate veggies into it like spinach. You can't even taste the spinach, but I don't add any extra sugar to it. The sugar that's in the fruit already is enough sugar for me. And um, you need to understand that sugar is not good for you. Once you understand that, once you start limiting the sugar that you intake, then you're going to be losing weight. Also, a lot of the seasonings that I use are also salt free. Salt is also bad for you. If you eat too much salt, it's going to make you retain water. And if you're not drinking a lot of water, then you're going to retain the water anyway. So you need to you need to flush your system. You need to always be drinking water. Water will help your skin out. I've noticed a drastic change in my skin. My skin, my pores are a lot smaller. My face is a lot clearer. Water is really, really good for you. I drink water all the time. See, I usually have bigger glasses than this, but I'm always drinking water. If I don't drink water, I drink my fruit smoothies if I want something sweet. And sometimes I'll even drink some water and I'll put some lemon in it, or I don't add any sugar to it. I don't make like a lemonade with sugar. Can I make it? Yeah, I can add some Trivia or some stevia sugar to it, which is a natural sugar, but I just don't. I just have it with the lemon and the water. I'll add sometimes some cayenne to the water to kind of give it a little spice to it. Cayenne is really good for you. It circulates everything. It helps with circulation and stuff, and actually helps with losing weight. There's also what's it called? I add cayenne and I add turmeric. Turmeric is also really good for weight loss. There's spices that you can buy at HEB and in the spice section, but I buy them organic. But I don't do that all the time. I just do it once in a while when I need an energy boost or something. They actually help you with energy. So anyway, what else? I do a lot of organic things. Like when it comes to like peanut butter, I buy the organic kind. Is it a little bit more expensive? Yeah, it is more expensive, but it's better. It's better for your body. So I'm gonna spend a little bit more, but I'm gonna get what I need for my body. They also have almond butter, which is really good too. But I just found out when I bought it, I've only bought one of those little bottles, and I finished it, but I didn't pay attention to the ingredients on it, and it does have soy in it, so I just don't use that anymore. The peanut butter doesn't have that, so and the reason why you want to limit soy is because soy produces estrogen, in your body. And so you're saying, well, it's okay, you're a girl, you need to have estrogen. Yeah, but if you're trying to lose weight, you don't want to have your estrogen levels too high, because then you won't be able to lose weight. I mean, we already struggle as women to lose weight. Men lose weight a lot faster than women, you know, because they have testosterone. We have estrogen, so it takes us a little bit longer to lose the weight. So if you limit your soy intake and all these things with chemicals and stuff, that will really help you out. Like I said, the first month, just switching from sodas and all these other like juices, all the juices that you buy at the store, which is just a ton of sugar. You shouldn't be even drinking that. If you're gonna, um, if you want a juice, then make yourself one. Buy yourself a juicer, or make yourself a fruit smoothie. That's a lot healthier for you than that stuff that you buy at the store. So anyway, I don't even know what I was talking. I'm just rambling, guys. I'm hoping this video is going to be good for you guys. I eat I buy a lot of nuts. I mix them up in jars. I recycle jars and I mix them up in there. I buy almonds, I buy walnuts, and I buy pecans, and I use them in everything. I put them in my oatmeal. I'll sprinkle some on top of my smoothie. I'll sprinkle them on top of my salads. Um, Sometimes I'll buy the almonds, the Blue Diamond, the big old package of almonds, and they kind of have a little bit of seasoning. I like the one that's the smokehouse, and they are a little expensive. The packages are like close to $7, depending where you buy them, but they're really good for weight loss because it's just protein that you're eating. So what you need to understand is that if you are eating a lot of sugar, your insulin is gonna, you're gonna spike up your insulin levels. And when you spike up your insulin levels, then you're not going to be able to lose weight. So you need to always have your insulin levels steady. So let's say you're going to eat a piece of fruit. Well, fruit has sugar, okay? If fruit has sugar, then you need to eat something like a protein, something like a piece of like string cheese. Cheese is protein. You can use string cheese to kind of steady that level out. So fruit is sugar. It'll spike it up. But when you put that protein with it, it's going to just keep it leveled out. It's not going to like go up. It'll probably go up a little bit, but it'll come right back down. So it'll kind of keep it like going like this. It won't make it, go up high. If you eat the piece of fruit by itself, yeah, it's going to spike it up. So you need to learn that your sugar levels always need to be stable. You can't be going up and then down. Because a lot of people, they drink sodas or they drink juices and stuff like that. Well, that's going to, send your insulin levels through the roof. It's going to spike it up, really high. And so you're not going to be able to lose weight like that. And you're going to feel like a sugar rush. And then you're going to feel a downer, because it's gonna drop it down really fast. Have you ever drinking a soda or have you ever drinking some juice and you feel all, you have a ton of energy, you're all excited, you're able to work better. All those people that drink the coffee and stuff like that, the caffeine gives you, that sugar rush or that adrenaline rush, and you feel all with energy, and then all of a sudden you just drop. Well, that's what you don't want to do. When you're trying to lose weight, you need to keep your body at a certain level, your sugar at a certain level. You can't be going with all these spikes up and down, because that's not going to allow you to lose weight. So what you need to do is you need to try to always keep it steady. So some of the things that I've been eating, I'm just going to get to it. The things that I've been eating is I eat a lot of oats. I buy a lot of oats. I buy the old-fashioned oats. I eat a lot of oatmeal. I add, I buy a lot of different kinds of nuts, pecans, walnuts, almonds, and each one of them is good for your body. And if you need to research it, research it. There's a ton of information on the internet, and I've learned a lot of it through the internet. My hair is all messed up, sorry. And some of the other things that I buy are like almond milk, coconut milk, or the ones that have both already in them. The brands are Silk or Blue Diamond. I also buy raw honey. I get that at Sprouts. If you don't know what Sprouts is, it used to be Sun Harvest before. So I buy I buy raw honey there. That's what I use to sweeten up my oatmeal. That's the only thing pretty much I use to sweeten up my oatmeal. Could I use the Trivia or the stevia? Yeah, but I just don't really like it. I'd rather have the honey. The honey is, I'm not going to say it's more natural, but it's just, I just like the taste of it. I buy raisins. What else do I buy? Let's see, I buy croutons. Those are not like really healthy, but I eat them with my salads. You kind of have to get things that you're going to like to eat, because if not, you're not going to stick to it. You need to buy foods that you're going to eat. So I like croutons, so I put them on my salad. And when I have croutons on my salad, I'm good, because I'm getting that little piece of bread in there, and I like it. So anyway, that little crunch. Sometimes you want a little crunch that you get from the chips and stuff. You want something just to crunch on, munch on, and so I get that. I don't buy any salad dressings for sure. I make my own salad dressings. All you need is some olive oil, some mustard, and some seasonings, and that's it. You made your own. Sometimes you can add some apple cider vinegar to it, and that'll help out too with the taste. Not a ton of it, just a little bit of it. What else? I buy all my salt-free seasonings. I buy the Mrs. Dash, or I buy the McCormick. I'm trying to think of everything. I buy a lot of spinach because I use them in my smoothies, and I use them as for my salads or when I'm going to cook something. I buy fish. I buy ground turkey meat, preferably the lean kind. If not, you can still buy the regular kind, but normally it's like 93% fat-free, or they have percentages and stuff. I get the leanest one I can get, depending on my budget. I also buy, I wasn't buying a lot of the chicken breast, but because I saw a bunch of videos on Netflix and it kind of grossed me out. If you guys know what I'm talking about, and if you don't, then go ahead and check them out. There's a lot of videos on Netflix about the things that, the chemicals and the things that they put in the meat and stuff. Anyway, so, but I just started buying the chicken breast again, budget, and I need a budget, and can't always buy the expensive stuff, so it's okay. And sometimes you need to switch things up anyway. I was buying a lot of the organic meats at H-E-B, but it can get kind of expensive. Are they good? Yeah, they taste really good. But and I was also buying the ham there, the organic ones, because a lot of the regular hams have I believe it's called sodium nitrate in it, and it's not good for you. That chemical is not good for you. But because of the budget, and sometimes we don't have enough money, we need to buy food for the house. And so right now, I buy the best one that I can get, which I buy the turkey meat. Let's see what else. I buy bread. I do buy bread because I buy them for the kids and for my husband because they need to have bread. I don't eat it very often, but I get it for them. Let's see. I will tell you the ones I buy. I buy. It's called Healthy Food. I already made a video on it. If you want to, I'll post it again. I buy the oatmeal one, and I buy the double fiber one, and there's another one that I buy that's made with flaxseed. Anyway, so yeah, those are the ones I buy. What else do I buy? Let's see. I buy the spring mix, which has a bunch of different, greens in it that I use a lot for salads. I buy, I told you the peanut butter, the almond butter. Let's see what else. I buy the Hershey's cocoa unsweetened. I also buy, it's actually to make the smoothies and stuff, but you can also use it to bake cakes and to make cookies and things like that, which I really don't. I just use it for my smoothies. I buy a lot of my organic seasonings at H-E-B or at Walmart, whichever is cheaper. What else? I buy a lot of lemons, a lot of vegetables, a ton of fruits. Fruits and vegetables are really good for you. If you really, really want to lose weight, you have to eat a ton of vegetables. Vegetables are going to help you lose a lot of weight. Fruits are just really good when you have a craving for something sweet. It's always better to eat something that's natural, that God made. God made fruits and vegetables, and He made the animals for meat for us to eat. But you can't eat too much meat either. It's not good for you. Let's see what else. I don't know. I keep it very simple. I don't buy a lot of, a lot of junk. I just, make sure I have a lot of fruits and vegetables in the house. Make sure I have some meats, whether it's fish or chicken or shrimp or turkey meat. I have ham. I buy bacon here and there, not really that much. I'm not crazy about bacon. I like bacon, but it has a lot of fat in it. Do I have it? Yeah, once in a while. I'm not going to say I don't have it, What else? I buy a lot of black beans. Black beans are really, really good for you. I make a big old pot of it. Before I used to buy them in the cans, but that has a ton of salt in it unless you want to rinse it out or wash it out. But I make a big old batch of them, and then I just put them in Tupperwares for the rest of the week. And my husband will use them. It's easy for him to just grab something and go to work. I prepare all his meals to make sure he's going to eat something healthy. Unless they're going to have like a party or they're going to have something at work, then I don't pack anything for him because I want him to be healthy also because he's diabetic. So I need to make sure that I always have good food for him. What else? I'm looking over there to see what else I have. And you just need to learn to flavor your foods. Try to make them with natural things. A lot of and this is something that you probably need to see also. There's a lot of information that I'm trying to cram into this video. There's a lot of vegetables and fruits that are GMOs. If you don't know what they are, you need to look up what GMO is. A lot of the times you need to buy things that are organic. Organic will have a much more, it'll have a stronger flavor. And if you don't believe me, try buying an organic cilantro or an organic green onions and taste the difference between the regular ones that you normally buy, which are the cheap ones, which are GMOs, and the organic ones. The organic ones are going to have a ton of more flavor, and they're just way better. They're just certain things that I don't mind paying for because I know I'm going to get the flavor from it. So when you prepare your dishes, you need to have a ton of flavor because if you don't like what you're eating, you're not going to stick to it. So you need to get things that you know you're going to like and things that you're going to be happy to eat and things that you know that are going to help you get the results that you want. And so I try to flavor my foods with a lot of things that I know are going to be good for me. Like if like let's say right now I'm having rice and fish, right? That's what I'm having. I'm not having the brown rice. Why? Because I just didn't cook it. I'm having the white rice. Was it good for me? Not really. Do I limit my intake of it? Yeah. Before I used to eat like 2 plates of rice. I mean, not like crazy. I would serve myself twice is what I mean. Really, when you're eating something white, like a white starch, you need to limit it. You need to like make it less than a cup. Whatever serving you usually get, make it smaller. And you'll see the difference. You'll start losing weight because white starches are not good for you. White starches are things like white rice, uh, white flour, the tortillas, the tortillas, whatever. I say tortillas. Um, the white beans. I mean, beans are still good for you, but the black beans are way better than the white beans. Um, what else? The white pastas, those are not good for you. It's always better for you to get the brown one or let's see, what else? The white bread is definitely not good for you. Even wheat. A lot of people have allergies to wheat that they don't even know about. So I just try to stay away from wheat, period. I like to get things that are whole grain, or like I told you, it's just a lot of information that I want to cram into this video, but there's like no way that I can get all that information out. You need to look up in the internet things that you can eat to lose weight, and it'll pop up things. The main staples that I use, like I told you, there are certain foods that will help you burn fat, which are fruits and vegetables. Strawberries are really good. They're antioxidant. They're going to help you burn fat. Things that are loaded with vitamin C, like oranges and grapefruit, are really great for burning fat. Pineapples are really good for burning fat. My daughter just woke up, guys. Eggs are really good for you to lose weight because it's a ton of protein. Nuts and seeds are really good for you also because they have a ton of protein, things that you need. Also, let's see, spinach is good for you. Any kind of greens are usually really good for you to lose weight. Water, just drinking water will help you lose weight. Water is what your body really needs to lose weight also. What else? Tomatoes are really good. What else? Oats are really good for you also. What else? I don't know. I just try to keep things simple, guys. If I think of anything else, I'll definitely try to make another video. But hopefully this video was a little helpful to you. But I can't really keep going on with this video because my daughter is already awake and she's going to be making a ton of noise. So hopefully this helped, guys. And if you guys have any questions, just, send me a message or something. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.